FBI Special Agent John Iannarelli joining us. And you have before in the past, and we've talked about this very situation. Unfortunately, it seems like we are talking about this more and more with these active shooting situations that happen all over the place lately.
And I think we're going to continue to be talking.
Hold seminars to teach students and teachers where to exit, where to hide, how to do those things.
Saturday night alum Jim Brewer, comedian. I'm a huge
Through them all and try to get you into wherever you're going on time. The southbound lanes of the 101, we still have reports of an accident there at Elliott, another one on the 101, and Price. It's actually on Price and Victoria, which is just off the 101. So the main line of traffic not affected.
Moves along quite quickly,
right.
And good. The cast is superb, but the visuals are stunning. And for Emmy critics, were giving it 90s. Real people were giving it around 80, 78, something like that. So it's universally liked.
Another slew of movies for us.
Thanks,
all right, sir.
Great as always. Richard Saenz, we've been jealous of Richard Saenz all week.
Well, get ready to dress over the Golden Globes. You stayed up to watch it and give it a thumbs up.
I give it a thumbs up. The host makes the whole show. So.
And DiCaprio.
Ricky Gervais was hilarious.
I know, and I'm so glad Matt Damon won. He's one of my favorites. Jennifer Lawrence also won as well.
Stallone too.
Yeah.
Like Dee just said, even DiCaprio won. So I mean,
Wow.
I'm not going to take that. You're just jealous.
Tell us how you really feel about him, Jay.
well, we don't have enough time. I mean, I need a whole show to go through.
That's one thing. He's gorgeous.
They're thinking that's a precursor to his Oscar.
Oh, I can see it.
Could be.
Have a wonderful.
Good morning, you two. Good morning, everyone. This is a big oops for the feds. Listen to this. We're talking about mistakenly becoming a citizen. So this is new information, new this morning. The U.S. government.
So I'm sure improvements.
Lots of history there.
Yeah. Thanks, Celeste.
Okay.
I went there for a Raiders game one time.
Northbound at Northern, it is bumper to bumper. If you're heading to Durango Street, it's going to take you 13 minutes, and if you're heading to the 10 to 7th Avenue, it's going to take you 12 minutes. Let's head over to the maps to take a look at other slow areas around the valley. We got lots of pockets of red and yellow
Today.
Oh, Jimmy, you are just an angel.
It's true.
We want to keep our jokes.
Let's be honest, he couldn't have done it without us. Fair. In
He
your
just
morning
smiles.
juice. I know, he's just like, you're right.
Okay.
In your morning juice. Unlike yesterday, we're keeping everything clean this time around.
Yes. In fact, we're going to start with something just for the kids.
It's my favorite.
Wait, we need to play it for your twins.
That's what we
They will love it.
I do that every night for them. What
That's
are you talking about? Lucky guys, they get a live concert. Ooh.
That's why, you know what? That's why I wash my hands after touching a menu at a restaurant. Because you never know, like, who's been touching it. Yes. See? Look at, I'm helping you ladies out this morning.
Yeah, creeping us out is more like it. Okay, send us your thoughts.
On the 10, it is definitely moving really slow. Once you hit 67th Avenue, traffic is moving 13 miles per hour. Here's that accident I just talked to you about on 35th Avenue. We did a live look from our ADOT camera. Then we also have an accident on the 17 heading southbound at Indian School. There is also a restriction at the exit and Camelback on 17 and southbound, so that is going to cause some delay in that area. And then there's another accident on the 10 eastbound at the 17. We have a little bit of slowing, but not too bad in that area just yet. Another accident that just popped up is the 60 westbound near Priest Drive, and there is some slowing in that area. Other than that, things are looking pretty good besides this final accident right here on the 202 northbound at Brown Road. They're earlier than 6 p.m.
Now, people are already inside the convention center for this highly anticipated speech on immigration. Graham Resnick joins us live with
Live there inside the Phoenix Convention Center. Today, Donald Trump made a last-minute trip to Mexico City to meet with the president of Mexico, who has been critical of Trump's proposed border wall.
Team 12's Oscar Margain shows us how the two agreed to disagree on immigration and trade.
Legitimate transaction or not. So on this Watchdog Wednesday, we want to remind you that Call 12 for Action is always here to help.
So here's what happened. Lee contacted us earlier this week, wondering if what she was dealing with was a scam. Our team talked her through it, helping her from becoming a victim and losing $1,300. And Lee wanted to be a part of letting others know about the warning signs.
It looks like a real check, but it's not. And if you're not
That deal, announced today, puts Four Peaks in Anheuser-Busch's growing collection of small craft brewers all over the country. Four Peaks' three co-founders say they'll still be running the business, but the deal could eventually put their Arizona beers in bars, restaurants, and supermarkets all over the country, and possibly starting with California. large drug price hikes, has resigned as CEO of Turing Pharmaceuticals 1 day after federal authorities charged him in an unrelated securities fraud scheme.
Out at this hour, temps right now, as I mentioned, for the most part, pretty pleasant. 106 will be our normal high today. 116 is our record. We'll be right around there. Let's take a look at this area right now in terms of storms happening today. Flash flood warning. This is happening today through 10:15. Flash flood warning as well in effect for areas northwest portions of our state here. Closer look, Dolan Springs, just west or so of Kingman, Peach Springs. This area going to see a whole lot of weather. You can see here into the overnight hours, Kingman, you got wet. I mean, lots of storms out that way, but Bullhead City, watch out because this storm is headed your way at this hour. You're likely seeing some of those storm clouds up in the skies right now. And then a little bit farther to the south, we're going to stick here along the Colorado River. Lake Havasu saw some rain earlier this morning. Also, you see this other cell right here. It's going to continue its way westward, and you're going to see that briefly. Parker also had some rain. For the most part, take a look at the center portions of our state. The valley, pretty much dry. Closer look, portions of the southeastern portions of the valley seeing a little bit of rain, but not a whole lot. Futurecast for you, quick look. You see some of those storms moving in and out. Central portions of the state drying out just a little bit as we head into the morning hours for tomorrow, but you see a lot of cloud cover all across the state. Southeastern portions of our state down near Douglas, seeing some rain also by tomorrow. And Sedona, look at Sedona and Payson. This is Friday morning, and they're going to see plenty of rain up into Flagstaff as well. But of course, as we know, into the afternoon hours with the monsoon, once those dew points and the humidity kind of changes with the heat that we see in the afternoon, that can really cause another storm to start up very, very quickly. Temperatures right now across the valley, 80s, 81 for our friends up in Wickenburg. Across the state, 59 in Flagstaff, 67 in Winslow, and 66 for our friends in Show Low. 100 will be our high for today. That is about 6 degrees under our normal.
The numbers and the average temperature 95.12 degrees makes it the hottest summer on record. We had 20 days at one overall temperature, an average of the two. It's second warmest on record. So again, a very hot August for Nice. So watching heavy rainfall and lightning there too. But other than that, the state is pretty quiet at this hour. So what comes next? Well, a big surge of moisture from the south. And take a look with me as we zoom. And 103 degrees in Avondale. Here's the next 7 days for you, and we will see these temperatures drop into the upper 90s Thursday and Friday. We're increasing that threat for storms, as I mentioned, to 50% on Thursday. Right now, that is looking like the biggest day. And although we will see some drying
with these chart toppers, let's start with some of the great dishes you have.
Well, let's rock it out with the first #1 on the charts. This is a
day compared to what we thought we would get to. We thought we'd get closer to 80, but we topped out today.